All right, let's just start by fucking saying this. Emotions are high right now, but this was a win-win situation for us, this game as a whole. Because if we would have won this game, obviously we would have won a playoff game, and our chances of even making it to a Super Bowl were obviously higher. Lose this game like we just fucking did, and the entire coaching staff is gone, which I'm fairly fucking certain is going to happen. So either way, let's count our fucking blessings because this staff is just fucking terrible. I'm not sure if everyone in the front office is allergic to switching up game plans or, trying new shit during the game when stuff isn't working, but it needs to fucking change and it needs to happen fast. Hell of a season. We actually made it to the playoffs, which is fucking crazy. But just what a fucking. The fact that that was a one score game, there's a glitch in the system somewhere. We got our fucking asses kicked the entire fucking night. I mean, it's because our defense only. I think our defense only stopped them twice that entire game. Twice from not scoring. Fucking twice. And they only scored 26 points. They were in a bend, don't break mode, and it kept us in the game. But holy shit, were we outclassed? Listen, the Bengals have a better coaching staff. They have a better fucking roster. They had a better game plan today. There wasn't a single thing the Raiders did better than the Bengals at fucking all today. Nothing. Nada. And let me just talk about that final fucking play real quick. We'll talk about this final drive as a whole, but that interception, so, it's 4th and goal, season on the fucking line. Of course, we throw it to Zay goddamn Jones. And the thing that fucking hurts me the most, we didn't even throw it in the fucking end zone. If Zay Jones even would have caught that, they had him tackled at like the 2 fucking yard line. It was just fucking. It was a shit play call. A fucking. It's everything. I mean, let's just see. All right, let's start with the final drive real quick. Where's the goddamn hustle? I mean, we had over 2 minutes left, or excuse me, under 2 minutes left. Like we got the ball at the 2 minute mark, or like a couple seconds under it. There's no fucking hustle from that team. Even though it was a problem all night, literally all night tonight, we kept breaking out of the huddle and getting to the line with like fucking 14 seconds left. That's not enough fucking time to change your plays and get set correctly against this fucking crowd which showed up. Literally, from the first fucking quarter to the last play, we had issues calling in plays in a timely fucking manner. Didn't change. Doesn't matter. We didn't switch anything up. We didn't try anything fucking new. We just kept treading that fucking water. Stupid. It was fucking stupid. And of course, the officiating fucking sucked tonight, but it sucked for both fucking teams. We can't sit there and say that they were over officiating us versus them because it was just about fucking even of how awful it was. And as a double whammy, the fucking broadcast was fucking terrible too. I don't know if that was fucking NBC or CBS. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I just watched this shit online through legal streams, of course. Wink. It was fucking terrible. It was just awful. There's so many. This game could have been over a fucking hour and a half ago, but it just wasn't. Because between flags, the refs standing on the field for 5+ minutes, talking about if we called in a timeout or not before the play, which was easy as shit to see. I mean, it went on too fucking long. It was irritating. But like I said, the one thing we get to look forward to now, and I firmly fucking believe this staff is gone. And this might be, there's going to be a lot of people who think this is stupid to say off a team who's in the playoffs or just, lost a playoff game, but we made it. Listen, That was by the skin of our fucking teeth. Everyone was in over their heads this game. From the staff to the fucking players to the game plan, everything, we were in over our fucking head. Completely in over our head. Look, and this is just, this is going to be a shot at the Bengals, but it shouldn't be because they're a good team. We shit the bed like that to the Bengals. We were outclassed by the Bengals in every situation. They have a way better front staff. They have a way better roster. And obviously, their game plan on all sides of the ball was just better. And the only reason I'm saying it like that, I'm not saying it's because the Bengals are a shit team. I'm saying that because it's just a fucking wild card. Right? Even if we would have won this game, we would have went and had to play fucking Tennessee. What are the chances we win that game? And then what? Even if we were miraculously, won that, we more than likely probably have to face the Chiefs. Like, we couldn't even look semi-competent versus the wild card team. We got lucky that we got off to a hot start under Gruden with Henry Ruggs, still in the lineup. We just somehow managed to fucking hold on to this game. I mean, we just did. And a lot of people are saying we should give Rich a chance next year because he has done good this year. I'm not saying he hasn't. But it's going to turn into a Romeo Crennel situation. I don't know if a lot of you will remember this, but when he was with the Chiefs, he became the interim head coach, and they finished the season somewhat well, at least. Well enough and liked enough by the players that they gave him the head coaching job, and then they won like 2 fucking games next year. And I kind of feel like that's what's going to happen if we keep Rich in this crew. Greg Olsen, I fucking hate his play calling. I do. It's just so inconsistent. It's not fucking good. I mean, I think there was like a 3rd and 8 that we threw a bubble screen to like Renfro. Like even that final fucking play. It's 4th and goal, season on line. You either score a touchdown or your season's over. There is no fucking in between. You have to drum up a play. And it's a fucking throw to Zay Jones down the middle, and he's not even in the end zone. And I know we have to get the ball out quick because of how fucking terrible this offensive line is, but that's another conversation right now. That's something else we'll talk about. Greg Olsen, terrible fucking play caller. He's not good. And, I don't even know why they kept saying it in the broadcast, but I think they said it twice. But he's the oldest offensive coordinator in the league. And, I mean, clearly that's a fucking issue. It really is. We need a younger guy in there who, we need the Zach Taylors of the world, possibly the fucking Kellen Moores, people like that to call plays. I mean, because, listen, this isn't even Greg Olsen's offense. Mind you that. This is just fucking Gruden's playbook, and he's just picking the plays, and he's not fucking good at it. And for all the people who are like, well, let's let him give his own offense. We've seen Greg Olsen-led offenses before not with this team, not this roster, but with this team before. And it was fucking terrible. You've seen it in other places. It was fucking terrible. He's not a good offensive coordinator, and especially when it's his own playbook. It's a fucking recipe for disaster. And then Gus Bradley, I'm like 60-40 on him. I'm 60, I don't like him. 40, I like him. It was pretty much 50-50 before this game. The reason why it moved in the fucking hate column is the Bengals had no issues moving the ball against us. They could run it, they could throw it, they could have done anything, and they would have marched down the field. Now, we got extremely, I'm saying lucky, and I'm saying lucky on purpose that we held them to a lot of field goals. And the reason I'm saying lucky is because we haven't done that all fucking season. We did do it when it mattered, but tough shit. We stopped him twice tonight. That's it. On 2 fucking occasions, we got like a 3 and out. Like they just didn't score, I should say. They just didn't score on 2 drives. And then we have this offense who, how many times did we make it to the red zone or at least close to it and we kick fucking field goals? It's fucking mind-blowing. It really is. And we're talking about, a team, and they did play to the final play, of course. We were in it. That's all we can really ask for with how much shit we've seen as fans over these past, like, fucking decade or 2 decades, pretty much. We were in the game in a playoff game. We were in it to the final play in a playoff game. It's hard, to be that fucking upset and mad. But I am. Because it's just, it's shit. It's chicken shit. The offensive line is god-awful. Fucking, just so fucking bad. Alex was, and this is another thing. I know I'm, like, ranting about different shit now. The amount of people who want to keep Mayock is fucking mind-blowing. It really is. And a lot of people are going to point out the draft where we got, Renfro and Moreau and all that shit. All of that is fucking good, possibly great, awesome, whatever. You know what really sucks? When just about all of our first-round picks aren't fucking good. We had, I think 5 in 2 years, and most of them haven't panned out. I mean, not all of them are on the field. Obviously, we've had, 2 off-the-field issues with 2 of them. But, okay, so yeah, let's say 2019, we had 3 first-round picks. Let's look at this. We'll look at first and second round. We had 3 first-round picks and a second-round pick in 2019. At number 4, we picked Clelin Ferrell. Not a bust, but not a fucking number 4 worthy pick. That was a huge reach and a miss. Josh Jacobs later in the 20th, I don't know, I think it was like 24th pick or some shit like that, 24th. Pretty good. No one's going to complain. The only thing that sucks is that you select a running back in the first round. You're always going to get a few notches for that. Fucking Abram in the first round. I don't like him. I just don't. He's played a lot fucking better under Bradley than he ever did beforehand. But I just don't fucking like him. In my opinion, it's a miss in the first round. It just is. And then Trayvon Mullen in the second. He's good, and he has his moments. He's a little hit or miss right now, but mainly he is a hit. And this is also the draft where you got Max Crosby in the 4th, hit. Foster Moreau, Hunter Renfrow in the 5th, hit. 2020, 2 first-round picks, no second-round pick. Henry Ruggs. Obviously not an on-the-field bust, but a bust none the fucking less. Damon Arnett, fucking bust. Even when he was playing, he really wasn't good. Really wasn't fucking good. And honestly, this draft fucking sucked. Lynn Bowden Jr. in the 3rd-round pick. Bust. Brian Edwards, disappointing, to say the least. Tanner Muse, I don't even think he's on the fucking team anymore. John Simpson, really not that fucking good. Amik Robertson, not that fucking good. 2021, Alex Leatherwood, terrible. Fucking awful. Not good. First-round pick, not good. Murray, consistent, great pick. We could have picked him in the first round. It would have been amazing. The fact that we got him in the second is mind-blowing. But even during draft night, everyone was, like, scratching their head that we didn't take him in the first round. Kuntz, hands in the air, who knows? Diablo, good. I mean, I'm not going to go through the whole fucking thing. You get the picture. We're just talking about first-round picks. So this is our last 3 years of first-round picks. Clelin Ferrell, bad. Josh Jacobs, good, but running back in the first round. Jonathan Abram, bad. Henry Ruggs, bad. Damon Arnett, bad. Alex Leatherwood, terrible. We can say what we want, about all the other picks, which there's a lot of misses and some hits. But when you have 6 first-round picks in 3 years, 6 first-round picks in 3 years, and obviously there's shit that's out of our control and out of Mayock's control that happened, but still, you have one good running back, and then Abram, who at best is okay. He is a fucking terrible coverage safety. So, I mean, he's just okay at absolute best. And then Alex Leatherwood, who's terrible. Fucking terrible. And a lot of people are saying we should keep Mayock. I don't fucking agree with it. I just don't. I really fucking don't. He just hasn't proved enough that he can put a competitive... And even with the improvements on defense, I'm not giving fucking Mayock any credit with that. Pretty much all of that is just Bradley bringing in his own guys and his own system. So yeah, I'm extremely looking forward to a completely new regime, top to bottom, next year. I am. And I've got a ton of notes, but what the fuck is there to say about this game? Really? I mean, what is there? We had a chance to win it, and we fucking didn't. We played too inconsistently on offense all fucking night. Wide receivers, drop balls. Offensive line could not block worth a shit. I mean, worth a fucking shit. Terrible. Fucking terrible offensive line. And defense, even though they kept us in the game and played well, couldn't stop them enough. Just couldn't. We were outclassed in every facet of the sense. Every single one. I mean, and timeout management, still terrible. I think it was... Yeah, at the beginning of the third quarter, it was a one-score game. And we fucking called a timeout. To me, it doesn't make any fucking sense. It's early in the third quarter. Just take the fucking penalty, like the delay of game or whatever. I'm not saying our fortunes would have switched if we had even just 2 timeouts there at the end. But it really would have made everything a lot more comfortable. I mean, but that is consistent. It's been that way before this regime even. We've been terrible with timeout management, but especially under this fucking Gruden era and Bisaccia era that we've had. But yeah, what else is there to say? And it's the final game of the season. It is. It's been a fun, interesting ride. Irritating at a lot of points because this roster can be a lot better than what it is. But we were super hindered by a terrible offensive line. We were hindered by, and this is all year, a defense that couldn't stop the fucking run. Interior was terrible. I guess it's where you really just kind of, it's where you win games is in the trenches. And we just kind of consistently lost that all year. We were 8 of 18 on third downs, 1 of 2 on fourths. It's just, both teams even had 7 penalties. So it's like we didn't get fucked any more than they did. And, of course, Carr fumbled again. Big fucking, who didn't see that one coming. But, yeah, it's just, yeah, man, I don't know. It's just right. It sucks that it has to end this way. But, like I said, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Because I really do think we're going to get at least a whole new coaching staff. Mayock might stay, which I hope he fucking doesn't. But we're at least going to get a new staff. I hope. If not, I'm telling you, you can freeze and cold take this, save it for later. It's going to be a long year next year if we keep Rich Bisaccia and company. I'm telling you. I have a gut feeling, and my gut's usually not that wrong. It's really not, because Greg Olsen, you're going to deal with another year of Greg Olsen calling plays and then Gus Bradley not making adjustments on defense. Hey, it's fine if y'all, I would rather take my chances and see who the fuck else is out there, honestly. I would. But fucking vent down below, man. Let off some steam in the comments below. Like the video if you did. Subscribe if you already haven't. Make sure you subscribe on Fat Cave Studio as well, on YouTube and Twitch. Follow me on Twitter. It's the same as the YouTube. I guess, hey, it's been a fun fucking ride. It's been fun. It's been a great ride. Next year, we're going to come back stronger. Maybe. Or weaker. Who the fuck knows? We'll see. All right. I will see y'all in. Who knows? I might do a draft one. I might do a free. I don't know. We'll see with these videos. I don't know if I'll do Raider news. I don't know. I don't think I'm cut out for it, but we'll see. We'll see. Either way, I'll see you in the next one.